Chapter 3 The Great Stream. We seem to be like flies caught in honey. Because life is sweet, we do not want to give it up. And yet, the more we become involved in it, the more we are trapped, limited, and frustrated. We love it and hate it at the same time. We fall in love with people and possessions only to be tortured by anxiety for them. The conflict is not only between ourselves and the surrounding universe. It is between ourselves and ourselves. For intractable nature is both around and within us. The exasperating life, which is at once lovable and perishable, pleasant and painful, a blessing and a curse, is also the life of our own bodies. It is as if we were divided into two parts. On the one hand, there is the conscious I, at once intrigued and baffled, the creature who is caught in the trap. On the other hand, there is me. And me is a part of nature, the wayward flesh with all its concurrently beautiful and frustrating limitations. I fancies itself as a reasonable fellow, and is forever criticizing me for its perversity, for having passions which get I into trouble, for being so easily subject to painful and irritating diseases, for having organs that wear out, and for having appetites which can never be satisfied, so designed that if you try to alley them finely and fully in one big bust, you get sick. Perhaps the most exasperating thing about me, about nature and the universe, is that we will never stay put. It is like a beautiful woman who will never be caught, and whose very flightness is her charm. For the perishability and changefulness of the world is part and parcel of its liveliness and loveliness. This is why the poets are so often at their best when speaking of change, of the transitoriness of human life. The beauty of such poetry lies in something more than a note of nostalgia, which brings a catch in the throat. Our revels now are ended. These are actors. As I foretold you, we're all spirits, and are melted into air, into thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the clapped-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, yea, all which is inherent shall dissolve. And like the substantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind.